If you want to feel the wind blowing through your hair and see the great city of Nashville at the same time, check out Nashville Scooter Tours. Trekking through the downtown streets to Music Row with Nashville Scooter Tours is safe, eco-friendly, and a whole lot of fun. They use Xenon electric scooters that go 55 miles on a single charge. Find out more by calling 615-290-5563 or book your reservation today at nashvillescootertours.com. From the family grocery hauler to fire-breathing racing engines, the one name you need to know is USA Motor and Machine, located at 51 Cleveland Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee. Give them a call at 615-726-3725 or at usamotorandmachine.com. Hello, and welcome to Music Business Daily, where we are bringing you the hottest music headlines.
Yes, we are. All up ahead, the Alabama Shakes get robbed. Calvin Harris says making dance music is as easy as making a ham sandwich. And Justin Bieber gets the hamster people after him.
Jeff Meeks and Chris Austin invite you to watch your favorite sports event at the Batter's Box at 43 Hermitage Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee. The Batter's Box offers shuttle service to all Titans home games. It's a great place for friends to gather for the game and after the game. So check out the Batter's Box Bar and Grill, and thanks again for sponsoring the show. If you're looking to learn guitar, check out Dave Isaac's Guitar Studio on Music Row. Whether you are a beginner or hobbyist, to professional songwriter or artist, Dave offers a unique and powerful method of instruction that teaches not just the instrument, but the whole musician. Find out more at NashvilleGuitarGuru.com. Happy New Year!
Ta-da! Welcome to 2013.
Welcome!
That's where we're living now.
We want to be the first ones to welcome you to this new year with our shining faces and our music news.
And our names.
And our names. Oh, I'm Kelsey Manning.
I'm Cher Rivera. First up, Alabama Shakes. This headline is very questionable. It says,
yes.
Alabama Shakes singer teaches gun-toting punks why you don't rob musicians.
It's a little iffy.
She does that by not carrying much cash. So apparently, Alabama Shakes had a show Saturday night in Nashville, here in town. And these little skinny kids came up to him. It says skinny little teenage boys, and robbed them at gunpoint. So all they had on them was a few $dozen and some cell phones. And
so they made away with that.
Yeah.
But
that's scary.
That's scary. You should be careful.
And don't carry much money.
Don't carry much money if you're a musician, because apparently you're going to get robbed in East Nashville.
Because we know you have a lot.
Because we know you have a lot. Everyone in Nashville that's a struggling musician is really making it work.
Yep, that's another extra restaurant job.
Exactly. Well, someone who doesn't have an extra restaurant job and who has a documentary coming out is Lady Gaga. No surprises here. Art Pop, which we've told you about from the beginning. She's going to have an app for it. She's going to have like all sorts of promotional material for it.
She's going to have 50 songs pared down for it.
Yeah, apparently. Well, she is going to also have a documentary.
Yep. Terry World is making a photograph documentary.
Well, Terry Richardson's been following her around the world, taking pictures of like everything. He did a coffee table book for her as well. And he just decided while he's doing the coffee table book, he's going to do a documentary as well. And so she broke the news on Twitter, and she said, "I love you, Terry. Thanks for believing in me and my fans. And it's a dream come true for her to have a documentary made by him." So she's really excited. And she hasn't set a release date for Art Pop yet.
Yes, you can tweet at Terry_world to hear more about the documentary.
You can also tweet at Talkapolis
to hear about our Twitter stuff.
To hear about our lives. We have them. Let me tell you.
Producer Calvin Harris, who's produced Rihanna and some huge acts, says that creating pop music is easier than making a ham sandwich.
Apparently. I didn't know that was difficult.
I feel kind of like offended that he said that, though.
Yeah.
Because like I was saying earlier, it kind of reminds me of the guy that teaches P90X, where he's just a jerk.
He's like, this is easy.
Yeah, and he was like, it's incredibly easy to do, but hard to do perfectly. I'd struggle to make a perfect ham sandwich because I never have them. Whereas pop music comes naturally
because he does it all the time.
It's what I do every day.
I think it's different. I mean, I think I can understand that being your job and you being good at it if you worked with really successful artists, but I still think that, I don't think it's necessarily easier than making a ham sandwich. I don't know what he thinks making a ham sandwich entails.
Basic science. I know. Okay. And he got in a Twitter fight with Lady Gaga because he said that he refused to work with her a couple of years ago. And she was like, that never happened, Calvin Harris. Go make some ham sandwiches.
Probably, yeah. Seriously. I think he needs to sit down and make a ham sandwich for once and just see what he's insulting the ham sandwich makers in the world.
And he's insulting a lot of musicians and producers, too.
So, Calvin Harris, you're on the bad list.
You have a check mark.
You have an X.
Well, the Bamboozle Festival is canceled for the first time in 10 years.
This is kind of crazy. It takes place in Asbury Park, New Jersey. And it's grown each year. Obviously, it's gotten bigger and bigger. Obviously, festivals are blowing up now that ticket prices have gotten so big. People are like, I'll just go to a festival and knock out all my concerts there. So it's not going to be in 2013. So again, 2013 breaking news, but it'll return in 2014. They posted on their Facebook page that they said, well, we're sad to announce that we'll miss all of you in 2013, but keep your eyes peeled for 2014 info. So they said it wasn't related to Hurricane Sandy, but it was just Live Nation, who's the concert promoter. They just decided they don't want to have it in Asbury Park, New Jersey. It's too small, and the economics don't make sense to him.
Well, because last year they didn't make any money. They had an attendance of 90,000, but they barely broke even.
Yeah, so interesting.
They're having pricier headliners, though, because last year they had Incubus, Foo Fighters, Skrillex, Bon Jovi, My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
I mean, they either have to make the ticket prices go up or not have so many huge headliners.
Exactly.
And give
so
some more indie bands.
Kind of out of control. But I think it's a smart decision to put it off for a year if you can't make it work. You know, I don't want to see it go away completely.
There was a music festival in Nashville that didn't happen this year, too, because of just the economy.
Everything. Well,
let's talk about this Justin Bieber hamster.
Let's talk about this
thing. I don't even know.
The Hamster Association, which I did not know was a real thing, but it is a real thing, called out a pop star. That pop star being Justin Bieber, because Justin Bieber had the California Hamster Association.
And he gave it to a fan.
Yeah, he had his pet hamster, and he was at outside one of his concerts, which of course is craziness. It's just a bunch of girls screaming. And he gave out his hamster to a fan, which I'm like, all right, that's a really intense gift.
She's going to love that hamster
forever. I know. But according to the California Hamster Association, the CHA, hamsters often succumb quickly to illness and death when faced with sudden environmental change.
And they said it was cold outside, too.
They said that the moment that the hamster was handed off to a screaming girl in a harsh, frenzied environment was likely the moment it gazed at the short path to its doom.
The Hamster Association
is intense.
Calm down.
I can understand being passionate about something, but I don't know. They said that they wished he'd handed it off to an animal shelter.
Are they out of California?
They're out of California.
Okay, because, even if you have, I literally heard a story about a pet worm that was in a movie once, and the Animal Association, over animals being in movies, demanded that the worm have a break. He could only be filmed for like a few minutes, and then he had to go to his dressing room.
It's hard being a worm. You need to take some breaks. It's stressful.
I tell you,
this
animals
poor
in
hamster.
the entertainment business.
I want to hear more about the
animals in the
Speaking of animals, our last story of the day.
Parrots have an intense dislike of dance music, says a new study.
Parrots are not having dance music.
They prefer the likes of Joan Baez.
And UB40. So the parrots are stuck in the past, maybe.
This applied animal behavior science.
Again. Love that people are spending money on this.
Right. They found a pair of African gay parrots had a wide-ranging taste in music, but they both hated dance music.
Yeah, and they were not here for it. They both bobbed their heads along to rock and folk, but they were left distressed by electronic dance music. Distressed.
Because they weren't doing enough drugs.
Hamsters are distressed, and parrots are distressed, so be careful with your pets when it comes to music. That's your first 2013 tip.
Pick some mellow things. They like Mozart,
They do, apparently.
And Joan Baez. Who else
Soft
would they probably like? Probably like Bob Dylan.
They probably would like
Bob.
Yeah. Soft rock, they like to bob along to.
They like a voice, a human voice.
They like to be talked to, obviously. I don't know what music hamsters like.
I don't either. I know my little schnauzer likes gospel music, though. But it has to be African-American.
Yeah, our golden retriever likes quiet, not too scary music, I think he'd probably be distressed, like the parrots. Probably.
Well, enjoy your animal music update. That's all we have today.
Make sure you
Happy New Year's Day.
Make sure you let us know what's going on in year 2013, what music you're excited for, what your pets are listening to.
Let us know if you downloaded the app because it's free.
Oh my gosh, please download the app. That's the best decision you could make of 2013.
And find us on Facebook.
Facebook.com/Talkapolis.
Where we
communicate.
That's right.
We will.
Bye.
Parrots.
Microcasting for your city. Talkapolis.